Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Kiva Jaya Jaya Gaurachandar Arati Shobha. Kiva Jaya Jaya Gaurachandar Arati Shobha. Jahana Vita Tavane Jagamana Loba. Jahana Vita Tavane Jagamana Loba. Kibadaki Nanitai Chan Vame Garadharar. Kibadaki Nanitai Chan Vame Garadharar. Nikate Arvetashini Vasa Chatradarar. Nikate Arvetashini Vasa Chatradarar. babosi ache gorachan rana simhasan ki babosi ache gorachan rana simhasan Arati korena Brahma Adi Devagane Arati korena Brahma Adi Devagane Ibanara Hari Hari Kori Chamara Dulaya Ibanara Hari Hari Kori Chamara Dulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Goshadigaya Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Goshadigaya Shivashanka Bhaje Ganta Bhaje Bhaje Karatala Shivashanka Bhaje Ganta Bhaje Bhaje Karatala Maduram Redanga Bhaje Paramarasala Maduram Redanga Bhaje Paramarasala Shanka Bhaje Ganta Bhaje Madur 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 Bhaje Shanka Bhaje Ganta Bhaje Madur 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 Bhaje Shanka Bhaje Ganta Bhaje Madur 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 Bhaje Madur 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 Bhaje Madur 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 Bhaje Shanka Bhaje Ganta Bhaje Madur 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 Bhaje Nitai Gora Haribol, 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 Nitai Gora Haribol. Nitai Gora Haribol, 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 Nitai Gora Haribol. Ki babahu kote chandrajini vadana ujvala. Ki babahu kote chandrajini vadana ujvala. Gala deshe bana mala kore jalamala. Gala deshe bana mala kore jalamala. Shiva Shiva Shukana Radha Preme Gada Gada. Shiva Shiva Shukana Radha Preme Gada Gada. Bakati Vinoda Deke Korara Sampada. Bakati Vinoda Deke Korara Sampada. Gorangera Rotika Shobha Jaga Janamana Loba. Gorangera Rotika Shobha Jaga Janamana Loba. Jaga Janamana Loba. Jaga Janamana Loba. Gorangera Rotika Shobha Jaga Janamana Loba. Gorangera Rotika Shobha Jaga Janamana Loba. Nitai Gora Haribol, 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 Nitai Gora Haribol. Nitai Gora Haribol, 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 Nitai Gora Haribol. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschachate Shatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रहलाद लाद दायिने प्रहलाद लाद दायिने हिरण्या काशीपुर भक्ष हिरण्या काशीपुर भक्ष शिलटंका निकालाए शिलटंका निकालाए इतो निशिंगो पर तो निशिंगो इतो निशिंगो पर तो निशिंगो नरसिंहामध्ये शरणां प्रपदे नरसिंहामध्ये शरणां प्रपदे बाहे निशिंगो हृदय निशिंगो बाहे निशिंगो हृदय निशिंगो नरसिंहामध्ये शरणां प्रपदे नरसिंहामध्ये शरणां प्रपदे ताव कर कमल वरे नखामद्भुत श्रृंगा दालिता हिरण्यकाशिपु तनुभृंगा केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव कर कमल वरे नकामद्भुत श्रृंगारं ललिता हिरण्यकशिपो तनुवेङ्कां केशवदुरिता नरहरिरूपा जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश जगदीश हरे
तव कर कमल वरे नकामद्भुत श्रृंगार दालिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनु भृंगाम केशवद्विता हर हरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव कर कमल वरे नकामद्भुत श्रृंगारं ललिता हिरण्यकशिपो
तव कर कमल वरे नकामद्भुत श्रृंगार दालिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनु भृंगाम केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव कर कमल वरे नकामद्भुत
जया नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जया प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद
जया प्रभुपदा 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 तिल प्रभुपदा
जय प्रभुपदा 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 जय प्रभु
जय श्री लॉर्ड नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय भगत रक्षक भगवान की जय
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमस्परचर श्रीमत ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिला प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमस्परचर श्रीमत भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती महाराज की जय शिला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधार शिवासारी गौर भक्तवृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन धाम की वृंदावन धाम की जय मथुरा धाम की जय जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय गंगा माई की जय यमुना माई की जय तुलसी देवी की जय भक्ति देवी की जय श्री श्री गौर नित्याय की जय श्री श्री राधा किशोर गोपीनाथ की जय जगन्नाथ बलदेव स्वता देवी की जय ऑल ग्लोरी टू assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glory to Shri Guru and Gauranga all glory to Srila Prabhupada. Now everybody together नमो विष्णु पदाय कृष्ण पश्चाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामने नामस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी पचारने निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाचाचार देशताने हरि बोल. You missed the mic on the way.
I missed you?
When you went,
Oh
you
my
missed.
God, my bad. How are you?
Good. I'll see you later.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Can I request everyone to be seated, please? I have an important announcement to make. Hare Krishna. Everyone this side, can you please come and be seated? Just in case, if there is no seat here, then I request you to go at the balcony upstairs. Can you hear me loud and clear? People at the back, can you hear me loud and clear? Is it clear? Perfect. So just now, okay, there's an important announcement. It's crucial for everyone to listen. Just now, I was told that a thief is reported here. So I hope nothing's been stolen out of your pockets. A thief's been reported, and that thief has not stolen any mobile phones, but I was told that that thief stole some pots of sweet rice. Who's that thief? Kishore Gopinath. Shri Shri Radha Kishore Gopinath ki. How crazy is this? If somebody else hears it outside this temple, they say, they celebrate one thief? How is that possible? They celebrate a thief. So today's topic is Krishna, the foremost thief. And the person, the devotee who is going to talk about today's topic is His Grace Rupanuga Prabhu. Let's give Rupanuga Prabhu a huge Hari Bol welcome. Hari Bol! Come on, louder, Hari Bol! Hari Bol! So, Rupanuga Prabhu is a double graduate first. The second graduation he did from IIT Kanpur. Everyone can listen. Can I request everyone to be please seated? So he did his graduation from IIT Kanpur, his BTech. Then he came to Canada in 1969. And that too, not just catching a flight and coming here. He came here on a Canadian scholarship. Then he did his master's in electrical engineer. Post that, in the corporate sectors, he has been at the CXO level positions, which means the highest echelons of any organizations, whether it was GE Capital, IBM, where he was managing thousands of people and thousands and billions of dollars annually. He is a third generation devotee, and for 20 long years, he was a part of Temple Council member. And today also, whether it's online, in person, through his seminars, classes, he inspires people across Canada and the US. His sessions, as I would always say, are so nectarian. So I look forward to today's session, and I hope everyone does, on this such a beautiful topic that we have today, that is Krishna, the foremost thief. Hare Krishna. So let's welcome Rupanuga Prabhu one more time with Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Thank you, Prabhuji, for your time today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I don't know how to go from here. Wonderful introduction. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Can you hear me in the back? Because sounds like it's not loud enough. His was louder. Sorry, it's not loud enough? Okay, so can we get another mic, please? Can we get, do they know I'm looking for another mic? Yeah, they should. Another mic, yeah. A different mic, yeah. Hare Krishna. Is that better? Yes. Okay, Hare Krishna. So welcome all of you to the Sunday Feast program. As Prabhuji mentioned, we are going to talk about the foremost thief and why he's known as the foremost thief and pastime or pastimes associated with that. So we'll start with a prayer. It's called invocation prayers. If you know it, by all means, sing it with me. If you don't, just think of Lord Krishna as I'm saying the prayers. Om Agyantimirandhasya Jnananjan Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Sopadantikam Vande Aham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Pada Kamalam Shri Guruna Vaishnavanshcha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijan Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusutaya Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Hare Krishna. So many of you have probably heard this verse from Bhagavad Gita that Lord Krishna speaks to Arjun. He says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam syamham. Then he goes on to say, the next one, Paritarnaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkatam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So basically he's saying that whenever this rise of irreligion, I appear, and the main purpose is to kill the demons and protect my devotees and establish the religious principles. So, I mean, we know that when Lord Krishna appears as Lord Nrsimhadev, he appears a demon by the name of Hiranyakashipu and protects his devotee, Prahlad Maharaj. Similarly, when he appears as Lord Ram, he's known as Maryada Purushottam Ram, which means he's going to uphold all the religious principles, traditions, social rules, etc., etc. And you will see when Lord Ram standing there, how standing straight, looking very grave. And of course, Lord Nrsimhadev, you know, is looking a little more than grave. But when Krishna appears himself as Krishna, he seems to appear, to forget some of the rules he established for everybody else. In other words, you would expect God to be serious, right? You would expect God, who's known as absolute truth, to always speak the truth. They say, whatever he speaks, taken as Bible, which basically means it's scripture, therefore it must be true. Similarly, you expect God to establish rules of honesty, morality, etc., etc. But it seems that when he comes, for certain reasons that I'll talk about later on, towards the end of my class, he forgets these rules. So for example, let's take the point about the truth. The absolute truth, when he's in Vrindavan, as a little boy, known as Shyam Sundar Krishna, or just Krishna, is he always telling the truth, or can you think of examples where he's not telling the truth? Anybody wants to help me? When did he not tell the truth? Oh, I did not eat butter. Maya mori, main nahi makhan kha. Or when he ate the mud, he said, no, I did not eat mud. Right? And sometimes he gets so blatant in his lies. I'll give you a couple of examples. So his mother, Yashoda, will catch him stealing the butter, and there'll be butter all over his face, his hands, and she'll hold his hand and say, "Did you steal butter?" He said, "No." And she can see this butter all over her face. And he'll go, turn his face that way, and say, "No, I didn't eat butter." Okay. One time he went to somebody's house, he stole butter. What he stole? He just sat there and ate inside the house of this particular gopi. And as he was coming out, he got caught by the mother-in-law of this gopi. So she said, "Krishna, did you go to my house and steal butter?" He said, "No, Maya, I'll never do that. I have 900,000 cows in my own house. I don't need to steal butter. I can eat my home." She said, "But this butter in your hand?" He said, "Yeah, there is a reason for that." She says, "What is the reason?" He said, "My mother, Yashoda, today gave me a metal bracelet. So I was wearing it in my hand. But today you see the sun is shining so hot, my metal bracelet got so hot, my hand was burning, so I had to put in something cold, so I put my hand in the butter. I didn't steal anything." He says, "Oh, okay. Then how come it got on your face?" He said, "Oh, there was a fly on my mouth, so I went like this to get rid of it." So my point is, he's telling lies after lies after lies, but it's known as the absolute truth. Let's take another example of stealing. So we talked about butter stealing anyway. What else did he steal? Clothes? Anything else? Hearts. Yes, Chitchor. He stole everybody's heart, especially Radharani's heart. Anything else? I'm going to point like that. Did he steal anything else later on in his pastimes? Kirchor Gopinath. So he stole Chir. This is another pastime where he steals laddu. I don't have time to get to that pastime because I want to talk about, yes, he stole things, as you said, his clothes, the butter, the heart. But did you know that he also stole a ring one time? He's mudrika chor, not just chit chor, not just makan chor, not just chir chor, but it's mudrika chor. Mudrika means ring. So I'm going to talk about that particular pastime today. So what happened was, one day, we just finished the month of Kartik, right? So this pastime is just before Kartik one time. So Radharani said to her friends, Lalita, Vishakha and others were there. She said, this Kartik, when we have Ras Leela, I want to learn a new dance. And I want to do that new dance with Krishna. So therefore, to learn that new dance, I'm going to go to Krishna today and learn it from him. And all the six said, "What? You will learn from him? Do you know that last year in Ras Leela, we had to teach him how to dance? So how are you going to learn from him? And you are Gandharvika. Gandharvika means the one who is one of the best dancers anywhere, because Gandharvas are a specific type of demigods who are known for their ability to dance, to sing, and play musical instruments. So they said, "You're Gandharvika, that means you're better than even them. None of the apsaras, the heavenly damsels, can compare with you when it comes to dancing. So what is he going to teach you?" She said, "No, I don't know, but I'm going to learn from him." So they still had problems. Those friends still said, Sakhi said, "Why do you want to go to him? We'll call the best dance teachers. We'll call them here in Barsana, where Radharani lived, and you can learn from them." She said, No, I don't want to learn from them." They said, "Okay, fine. If you have to learn from him, we'll call Krishna here to our house, the palace in Barsana, and he can teach you here." And Radharani got serious. He said, "No, do you not understand that there's a famous saying that a thirsty man must go to the well? The well does not come to the thirsty man. So I want to learn, therefore I cannot ask Krishna to come here. I will go to Krishna." So the Sakhi said, "Okay, fine. We don't trust him, so we'll all come with you." And Radharani said, "Well, if you all come with me, he'll be embarrassed and not teach me as well as I want to learn. So therefore, I have to go alone." So they tried to talk her out of this, but nothing going. She said, "I have to go." So they said, "Okay, tomorrow you go." So as she was getting ready, let me tell you a little bit about how Radharani gets ready. So her dress is chosen by her Sakhis. So she'll put that on. And then she has 64 different ornaments for every time she gets ready. So this, I don't know how many sets of 64. And you say, why does she need 64 different ornaments? Well, let me tell you. If we take the most beautiful girl on earth, the girls in the heavenly kingdom are 1,000,000 times more beautiful than that girl. The Lakshmis are 1,000,000 times more beautiful than those heavenly girls. The gopis are 1,000,000 times more beautiful than any Lakshmi. And Radharani is 1,000,000 times more beautiful than any gopi. So you can imagine, I can't even imagine the beauty of Radharani. So what would happen is, as soon as Krishna sees her, he looks at her and says, Radhe, and he faints. So she puts those ornaments on to hide her beauty, as opposed to women in general in the material world, they put ornaments on to enhance their beauty. Radharani is doing that to hide her beauty, so Krishna will at least stay conscious when she's with him. And by the way, also, why does Krishna wear ornaments? What happens when Krishna wears the ornaments? The ornaments look more beautiful than they did before he put them on. So, I mean, you have this whole sequence here. Anyway, so they'll put those ornaments and they'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 34, 39, 54, 61, 62, 63, 64. Okay, all of them are on Radharani. Then she'll have 4 types of ankle bells. Oh, somebody's getting excited. 4 types of ankle bells. So let me tell you about them. The first one is called Nupur. Nupur is the one that makes the sound of kartals as she dances. The second type of ankle bell is known as Kandulya, which makes the sound of a flock of swans. Third type is called Bichya, or Bichua, some people call it. That makes the sound of the cuckoo birds. And the fourth type of ankle bell is called Gunguru. And that makes the sound of the veena that Saraswati plays. So they put all these 4 kinds of ankle bells on her. She got all decked up already. She leaves. She knows where to find Krishna. She goes to the bank of the river. Sure enough, Krishna is standing there in his Tribhanga form and is singing a song. Can you guess what song he's singing? Not Hare Krishna, no. He's singing the glories of Radharani. What else? He has nothing else to do. So he's glorifying Radharani as he's singing. So she goes there and he's very happy to see her. Radha, you're here. You know, holds her hand and they sit down in a place and then they're laughing, they're joking, they're telling stories. Sometime later, Radharani has not said anything about dancing, right? Sometime later, Krishna says, you know, Radha, I feel like teaching you how to dance today. So Radha is thinking, Neki or Puch Puch, which means, you know, this is why I came here. You want to do me a favor and you want to ask me, no need for permission? Yes, let's do that. So Krishna says, today I'm going to teach you the 7 principles of dancing. What are those? One is called Padnritya, which means how to move your feet as you're dancing. Second is known as Katinritya, which means how you move your waist as you're dancing. Third is how Griva Nritya, which means how you move your neck as you're dancing. Fourth is called Madhurya, which means the facial expressions. Fifth is the Netra Nritya, which means how you move your eyebrows as you're dancing. Sixth is Mudra Nritya, how you make different things with your hands. And seventh is your whole body. So Sarvanga Nritya. So how to move whole body as you're dancing. So I'll teach you these 7 principles, how to do that. In addition, I will also teach you 3 different beats and 7 rhythms. So I said, okay. So Krishna got up, started dancing to teach Radharani. And Radharani was watching this, totally mesmerized how wonderfully Krishna's dancing and teaching her all these new steps. So after Krishna was finished, she said, okay, Radha, your turn to dance. And so she had watched very carefully, and of course she's skilled already. She started dancing just the way he had taught her. And she danced and danced, and Krishna was just clapping to keep the rhythm, and she was dancing. After some time, she stopped and said, okay, I'm tired now. I said, yes, of course. Let's go to a place called Nidhiban. Has anybody been to Nidhiban? So, okay, there you go, a lot of people. So that's where they went. As they were going there, she was admiring all the beautiful kunjas around Nidhiban. And Krishna had his hand on her waist, on her hands and all that. And as he was doing that, and he saw she was so absorbed in admiring all these kunjas, the groves, he took hold of her finger and slipped a ring off and put it on the top of his dhoti in the fold. And then they continued. Then late afternoon, she said, okay, I have to go home. She doesn't know anything about the ring being stolen. And she goes home. Of course, all the Sakhis, they were all curious what happened. So they surround her completely and say, so tell us more about what happened. Tell us what happened. So she's telling all this. Hours go by as she's telling the whole story about what happened. Now it's evening time, so time to change dress. So again, those same Sakhis who would help her dress up, they'll also help her change her dress to the evening dress. And they'll take off all the ornaments and they will count it. So there used to be a box for every sect called Saj Shrangar Samhal, which basically meant a box where you put all the ornaments. There's 64 compartments, so they'll put 1, 2, 3, 39, 54, 61, 62, 63. There's no 64th. So they're saying, wait a minute, maybe we counted wrong. So 1, 2, 3, 99, not 99, 39, 49, 63. Now they're saying one is missing, so then they figured out what is missing. And they figured out the ring from her fingers missing is a mirror ring given by the mother of Radharani, by the name of Kirtida, as a special birthday gift. And this ring was very dear to Radharani. She considered it her prized possession. And now it's gone. So everybody's upset, and this Vishakha says, one of the Sakhis, Vishakha says, it must be Krishna who stole it. And Radharani came immediately to Krishna's defense. No, my Krishna will never do anything like that. It's not in him to steal my ring. There's no way. I must have dropped it. And Vishakha said, you don't know Krishna as I know him. And I guaranteed he is the one who stole it. And Radharani said, no. Vishakha said, you're so innocent, you don't understand this world. I'm telling you, it's Krishna. She says, no. Tomorrow morning, we'll all go look for it. They said, okay, fine. So tomorrow morning, they all go, and they go all the places that Radharani had walked by and sat down or whatever, where they had danced and Nidhiban, everywhere. Of course, they will not find it. So they came home, and Vishakha said, Radha, I'm telling you, it's Krishna. Radha said, no, it's not possible, I'm telling you. Radha said, okay, you stay here, I'm going. So she goes, leaves the Barsana and goes straight to Govardhan, where she knows Krishna would be there. So of course Krishna is there, taking care of the cows and the calves with his friends. So she goes there in a very angry mood, stands like this and says, Krishna, return the ring you stole from Radha. And Krishna plays very innocent, he says, me? I am the prince of this place. My father is the king. Why would I steal somebody's ring? And she says, Vishakha says, stop playing innocent, just give the ring back. Krishna says again, Vishakha, don't you see, I'm just an innocent 7-year-old boy. What would I know about the girls' rings? And you have not mentioned whether it is the nose ring, is the side nose ring, is the middle nose ring, is it the ear ring, is it the finger ring, is it the toe ring? And Vishakha says, you say you don't know anything about the rings, you already mentioned 5 different types of rings. So don't tell me you don't know anything about the rings. So give that ring back. And Krishna says, but I don't have it. Vishakha says, okay, we are going to take you in front of Radharani and you plead your case, your innocence in front of her. And she said, this place we're going to meet in 1 hour. It's okay. And 1 hour later, Krishna shows up. All the Sakhis are already there, Radharani is already there. They surround Krishna and they literally attack him in terms of body search. Now Krishna is being searched by all these girls. And sure enough, one of them finds it here. Takes it out and says, see, I told you, he stole this ring. Now, many other people, the residents of Vrindavan had gathered by hearing all this noise as the girls were searching his body. And of course, all the gopis were there, Radharani was there. Now Krishna is very embarrassed, that he got caught. But before he leaves, Vishakha says, stay here for a second. Turns to Radharani. This thief, not you, this thief must be punished. So Radharani, tell us what is his punishment. And Radharani said, yes, I agree. The thief must be punished. She said to Krishna, "Jao, main tumse baat nahi karungi," which means, Krishna, I'm never going to talk to you again. And then Vishakha declared to the whole world, from now on, Radha is not going to speak to Krishna, he's on his own. And Krishna hung his head down and he left. And then they went back home. That's not the end of the pastime because there's a lot of time left. So this is interval. Now imagine they all go home, Barsana, the palace, and they're sitting there. Vishakha is still mad. Radharani is fine. Vishakha is still mad. So she says, Radharani, we must take revenge of this act by Krishna. So I said, what do you mean? She said, we must steal something of Krishna from him. And Radharani said, but I don't know how to steal. I've never done that. And Vishakha says, I will teach you how to steal. And for next 7 days, she gets training on how to steal things from your own lover, but with the idea of increasing the pleasure of your lover. So 7 days training done. Now, Radha and Vishakha decide they're going to go steal it. So they go first to this person called Purnamasi. She's the elderly person, actually Yoga Maya personified, who's in charge of all the pastimes between Radha and Krishna. And she's assisted by another person by the name of Vrinda Devi. So they go to them, say, where would Krishna be at this time on this day? So they're told where. So they go. Now, change the scene. Krishna is there. He's been taking care of the cows and the calves, and they have had their lunch with the friends. And the routine was that after lunch, they'll always sleep for an hour or two. And they'll wake up and then start doing their things. So this day also, Krishna is there with his very close friend by the name of Madhumangal. So they lie down, and Madhumangal notices that Krishna, as soon as he lied down, he went to sleep, deep sleep. Now Madhumangal is thinking, wait a minute, I can go to sleep. But he remembered a few months ago, they'd gone to sleep together, and Krishna woke up before Madhumangal could wake up. He ran to some gopi's house, he stole butter, brought it back here, and he started eating alone without inviting anybody else. Somehow Madhumangal woke up before butter was finished, and there was a big fight between them. How dare you eat butter without waking me up? And so they started snatching butter from each other, and the butter pot broke, and the butter spilled down this small slope. It rolled down that. Actually, today if you go to Kamyavan, place called Bhojan Sthali. Anybody been there, by the way? Okay, so this place, next time you go to Vrindavan, please make a trip to Kamyavan. A place called Bhojan Sthali. You still have the marks of those butter. So white marks are still on that stone there. Anyway, so Madhumangal remembered that particular pastime. He said, if I go to sleep, Krishna will wake up and do something similar, some mischief, and I'll miss the fun. So he tied his leg with Krishna's leg. So if Krishna wakes up, I will know. So then they both go to sleep. As they're sleeping now, Radharani and Vishakha arrive. Now remember, Radharani is now an expert thief. So very quickly and very adeptly, she steals his peacock feather, his flute, his stick that he carries with him, his chadar, and his ankle bells. They take it all together and they run home. And they're giggling and laughing all the way home, and they're very happy they've done that. Sometime later, Krishna wakes up, and he looks, oh, sorry, I forgot one thing. As before they left, Vishakha looked at Madhumangal sleeping so soundly, and Madhumangal is a little older. He is actually 8 years and 56 days older than Krishna. Now, Krishna at that time was around 7 years old. So Madhumangal is somewhere between 15 and 16 years old, so he has a mustache. So she looks at his mustache, takes his scissors out, and snip, 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 but unevenly. So gone here, gone there, present here, gone there kind of thing. So it's looking funny now. And they left and they're just laughing. So Krishna wakes up, looks at Madhumangal, starts laughing. laughing his heart out. Ha, 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 look at you, look at you. And Madhumangal is not sure what's happening, but he looks at him, at Krishna, and says, do you realize your feather, peacock feather is gone? Do you realize you don't have your flute? Do you realize you don't have a chadar? Your stick is gone, or your ankle bells are gone too? Now Krishna is seriously looking at, yeah, what happened? So they're both trying to discuss what happened. Krishna said, no, don't worry, I know what happened. I know it must have been Radha and Vishakha who came to take their revenge. So we are going to get it back. So now they make a plan what to do. In the meantime, they're celebrating in the palace in Barsana. Their great feat. So Krishna and Madhumangal dress up as very old gopis with chadar and veil and everything else, and they start hobbling, and they're crying. They go all the way to Barsana, right in front of the palace door. They're crying very loud. Oh Krishna, where are you? I haven't seen you in such a long time. Shyam Sundar, do you not know I cannot live without seeing you? I'm going to give up my life. It's been so many days. If you don't show up now, I'm just going to give up my life. Please show up. And she's crying very loud like that, both of them. Finally, Radharani from her room hears this crying. And Radharani is very soft-hearted. She cannot stand the thought of some old woman, old gopis crying like this. So she sends somebody, go find out. So some gopi comes out, they try to find out, and these girls, these two women, so-called women, will not say anything, just crying and crying and crying. So they come back, so Radha says, okay, I'll come myself. So she comes down. She goes to Madhumangal. She goes to Krishna first, not knowing it's Krishna, and she says, my dear mother, why are you crying? Krishna will not speak anything. So she goes to Madhumangal, again not knowing it's Madhumangal. My dear mother, please tell me what is your name. Now there was a problem. Madhumangal whispers in the ear of Krishna, Krishna, we did not discuss what our names are. So what is your name? So Krishna says, tell them it's Shyama Prema Sakhi. So Madhumangal says, she is Shyama Prema Sakhi. Oh, okay. Why is she crying so much? So Madhumangal again explains that we have not seen Krishna for so long, so we are crying. Now Radharani's heart is melting. What do I do for them? I can't call Krishna, So she goes back inside. I said, discuss with the Sakhis. So again, Lalita this time, the other Sakhi, says, it just so happens that you happen to have Krishna's flute, his peacock feather, his chadar, right? His ankle bells. So why don't you dress up as Krishna? This is a poor woman, old woman, poor vision probably. She can't see very well anyway. So you can stand like this, put some blue paint on you, put the crown with the feather, chadar, stick, and go stand there. So she said, that sounds like a good idea. So she does that. Come down, Radharani there, stands there, looking like Krishna. And some Sakhi says, Mataji, please do not cry. Krishna has appeared because you are crying so sincerely. Look, Krishna is here. So they go like this. They look at, of course Krishna knows. So it's said that in a blink of an eye, he jumps up, throws his chadar away, goes to Radharani, takes the peacock feather, takes the flute, takes the chadar, takes the ankle bell, all back from her. And Radharani is standing there like Radharani. And he says, look, there's the thief, that's the thief. And now Radharani is really embarrassed. Everybody's looking at her. And everybody's so happy. So happy that that Krishna is so clever, he could do something like that and take his revenge so fast. So everybody's happy, even Radharani is happy, this wonderful pastime. One person is not happy. Madhumangal. He's so embarrassed. My mustache, look at my unevenly cut. So he's still got his chadar on, he's not showing to anybody. So Vishakha says, Madhumangal, I know why you're embarrassed. I give you benediction. Your mustache will be restored back to the same shape, same size, and I give you benediction that it can never be cut by anybody, even you. So you'll have your mustache now permanently, don't worry. So then everybody's happy, they celebrate and they leave. So that's the pastime, but the question is, why would Krishna do things like this? What's motivating God? Not just God, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Not just Supreme Personality of Godhead, the original Supreme Personality of Godhead from whom all gods appear. So everybody, Lord Ram, Lord Nrsimhadev, everybody is an expansion of Krishna. Lord Balaram too. So why would Krishna do something like that? So it's explained wonderfully in Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter 33, text 36. It says, Anugrahaya bhaktana manusham deham astita. Bhajate tadrishim krida yashitva tatparo bhavet. Basically says, just to show mercy upon his devotees, Krishna appears in the human form and performs these wonderful, sweet, nectarian pastimes so that by hearing those pastimes, we benefit and we become devotees of the Lord. So that's the main reason why he's doing all that. Second reason he's doing that is that he says, I'm sitting there in Golok Vrindavan, and people have a sense that I'm somebody special. I appear from time to time, and every time people know I'm God. I'm Supreme God. So what happens when they know I'm God? They stand like this, and all they do is offer their prayers. Even the pure devotees, that's all they do, offer their prayers. And he says, when there's an understanding of my opulence, my godhood, somehow I don't enjoy the relationship. It is when my devotee says, I'm better than you. I'm superior than you. Who do you think you are? I can do whatever you're doing better than you. He says, I like that much better. And he says, Radharani, for example, when she chastises me, that to me is sweeter and more palatable than any Vedic hymn you can imagine. So Krishna says, I'm coming to appear to enjoy different mellows, like the friendship mellow, like the servitorship mellow, the parental mellow, and of course the conjugal mellow. To enjoy with my pure devotees, so I give them the enjoyment and I enjoy their reactions. And I'll give you another point. He enjoys it so much, and he likes it so much that sometimes he cannot even understand at least the mood of one particular devotee and the quality of her love, that's Radharani. So he comes back to understand that love of Radharani for him as Mahaprabhu, Lord Chaitanya. So that is how much he values that his time with his pure devotees. So he's coming here to do those things for which the devotees will chastise him, but the devotees will worry about his health. Like Mother Yashoda will say, if I don't feed this kid, he'll die. In the meantime, this kid is Supreme Personality of Godhead who provides food for everybody. She says, if I don't protect him, and she'll pray to the demigods for his protection, to the same demigods who pray to him for their protection. She says, Krishna says, that's what I like. When my friends tell me I'm better than you, who do you think you are? When Krishna picked up Govardhan Hill for 7 days and 7 nights, at the age of 7 years, his friend was saying, you're not the one who picked it up, who put that stick up. That's what kept the hill up. Another friend, Madhubanga, like the same, Madhubanga said, no, you're not doing it. It's the power of my austerities that's making the hill float. So don't take any credit. My point is, Krishna was never given any credit for anything he did. It was always like somebody else did it. Oh, no, we could have done it better. And if you think really big, come wrestle with me. They wrestle with him and defeat him. So Krishna says, that's why I'm appearing. That's called Prema Madhurya. I am so controlled by the love of my devotees. I come here and do all these things to increase their love for me and therefore my love for them. So that's the basics of all the pastimes that I've mentioned today. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Let's thank Prabhuji with Haribo. Let's put our hands up in the air and say Haribo. Okay, one more time with full gratitude and with all the nectar that our hearts have filled after listening to this beautiful pastime of Radha Kishore Gopinath. Let me put it this way. Haribo. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you once again for your time and for this nectarian session. Okay, last time we also mentioned, since Prabhuji was talking about different pastime, how many of you listened to the whole session attentively? Okay, what are the 7 different ways Krishna taught to Radharani how to dance? By feet, the waist, okay. Let's go from the bottom to the top, okay. Facial, okay. Neck, that's correct. Eyes, mudras, and 7th, the whole body. Wow, beautiful dancers out here. Very well. So thank you so much for that kind attention. With the same attention, how many of you visited us last time for the first time? You came to the temple for the first time, last time, which means last Sunday. No? Okay, so this is your second time with us? Okay, and how many of you are visiting us for the first time? Oh, visiting us for the first time. So we introduced to you Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the absolute truth. And, Rupananga Prabhu also started with the shloka from which scripture? The Bhagavad Gita. So the Bhagavad Gita marathon is coming up, and last time we told that Bhagavad Gita as it is, there are 500 million copies of Bhagavad Gita as it is, which has been distributed so far across the world. And this year, the transcendental target is how much? 4.2 million. Not for Toronto, I'm talking worldwide. For Toronto, it is 28,000, but Shama Mohini Mataji is going to come and elaborate more about the Bhagavad Gita marathon, which is happening and how it's going forward. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So we all had the very beautiful opportunity to immerse ourselves in the sweet pastimes of Lord Shri Krishna. We're definitely very fortunate that we get to hear such sweet narrations that are not only pleasing to the heart, but also beneficial for our souls. And continuing the same tradition, to extend the sweetness outside of this realm of the highly fortunate, is the message of the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita, as Prabhu mentioned, is one of the very special scriptures that summarizes the essence of all spiritual knowledge. And at this time of the year, there is, it's very special because it's a time in which the Bhagavad Gita was spoken by Lord Shri Krishna to his very dear friend and devotee Arjuna. Last week we had an opportunity to go into great detail about the Bhagavad Gita and its philosophy, but today I'm just here as a reminder that we're in the Gita Marathon, or the Live to Give campaign, which is a worldwide campaign to share the spiritual knowledge. The global goal is 4.2 million Bhagavad Gitas all over the world, and in Toronto we have a goal of 28,000. You can participate by first taking a Bhagavad Gita if you don't have one. If you have one, give it to somebody as a gift, because when we give something, especially in spiritual knowledge, we get more out of it. And finally, if you have it, if you've given it to everybody you know, you can sponsor Bhagavad Gitas through our Shastradan program, which is the gift of knowledge. You can give the gift of Gita to those who don't know anything about the Bhagavad Gita. Over the last 14 years, we have placed 170,000 Bhagavad Gitas all over Canada. So these places where the Bhagavad Gitas have been placed includes hospitals, correctional facilities, prisons, the RCMP, libraries, and so many more places where people are not completely aware of what spiritual knowledge is, but many places where people are really suffering a lot. So that your gift helps give them this gift of knowledge to navigate through the suffering of life in an eternal way. So please join us. The Live to Give campaign is on, because by giving we grow. So if each one of us just chooses to share a little bit, this whatever we can do will make somebody else's life better, and in doing so we will get Lord Krishna's blessings, because he says there is no one more dear to me than he who shares this knowledge. So thank you very much. Please come participate in the Live to Give campaign. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so let's put both our hands up in the air. Let's put both our hands up in the air. Everyone together. Everyone together. So Mataji, Shama Mohini Mataji, all those people who have put their hands up in the air, they're participating in the Bhagavad Gita Marathon. Hari Bol, by reading, distributing, gifting. Okay, that's our all personal pledge. So I'll have quick announcements to make. We have Ekadashi, which is dearmost to Krishna, coming up this Tuesday, November 26th. Krishna Fun School, I did this announcement a couple of times earlier as well. Krishna Fun School is going to have a Gita contest for kids from 3 years to 17 years, which is on December 14th. And December 2nd is the last date of the deadline. So if you want your kids to register for this Gita competition, please, Bhagavad Gita competition, please do that. We have a QR code outside. You can scan that or contact us at kids@torontokrishna.com. Okay, Bhakti Academy. How many of you know about Bhakti Academy? Yeah, a lot of you people know about that. So Bhakti Academy is the in-house academy where devotees, students and young professionals get to live an ashram life, experience it amidst the devotees and get to stay in the temple. The new semester is starting, or let me call, the new semester is starting from January 8th. So Venkatesh Prabhu and Munil Prabhu, are you here? They're there, where? Venkatesh Prabhu and Munil Prabhu. So you can reach out to them if you need any information for Bhakti Academy, or also send us an email or info@bhaktiacademy.ca. Our temple offers a lot of in-house and a lot of online classes. So you want to hear them, notice board is out there. We have a matchless gift shop. How many of you have seen the matchless gift shop? That side? Okay, put up your hands. I'm not asking you to get something, just put up your hands. Okay, and how many of you have seen Govindas? Okay, we just wanted to say a lot of devotees come for the first time and they say, Prabhu, we have only seen the temple hall, but it's a huge campus. And also for all those coming here for the first time, we have Amal Harinam Prabhu. He's also going to give you a tour of the entire temple and we'll arrange prasadam for you. Okay. Yes, he's here. So if you need to have, if you need more information, darshan, timings or events, you can go to torontokrishna.com for those who are not able to visit us every day. And talking about today's scrumptious prasadam, let's thank our cooks. Let me announce the cooks before we take that and put it in our bellies. The cooks for today are Mahayan Prabhu, Katwanga Prabhu, Sudevi Mataji and Sham Sundari Mataji. Let's give them a huge Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Okay, and today's Sunday Feast sponsors, we have Sumeria Ram Kisun, and we also have Raj Patel, who's sponsoring for his brother-in-law's Nishant Prabhu's health, who was hospitalized, and he's now good, but he's seeking for his good blessings. So for all the cooks and for those who sponsor us for today's feast, let's put our hands up in the air and chant the whole Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, okay? Put our hands up in the air. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. They said for those who will chant whole 3 times, give them the full plate of prasadam. For the rest who didn't, you can skip them chapatis or sweet dish if you have anything. Okay, I don't know about that. So, and also, how many of you had darshan today? How many of you have darshan today? Okay, put up your hands. Which color dress deities were wearing? Orange, red. There's always that discussion. Mustard yellow, because you're wearing yellow, you said yellow? No, it's orange red. Okay, but did you see that on the altar we have few Bhagavad Gitas? Did you see that? So just because this special Ekadashi is coming, the day when Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita, the message of Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, the Bhagavad Gita marathon month that Shama Mohini Mataji was talking about. So we have those special Bhagavad Gitas which are on the altar. Just in case if you need them, if you need to sponsor them or anything, you can meet our Pujari. Brahma Prabhu is there. Brahma Prabhu, Hare Krishna. If you can hear us, can you come outside? Okay, he's there. Okay, so our Brahma Prabhu is there, very dear Brahma Prabhu, who has been, you see 4:30 a.m. He's always there every single day. So you can reach out to Brahma Prabhu for the Maha Bhagavad Gita. And I think I made most of the announcements today. So we'll quickly have our prasadam. 8 o'clock we have darshan and kirtan back. And kirtan is an opportunity for us to utilize those 7 different kinds of dances that we learned today. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, for all those who are visiting us for the first time, can I request you to come closer to this side so that we can give you a tour and prasadam as well. all those who are visiting us for the first time,